Welcome. You have reached review time with Imperial, and today's review will be Raising Kanan, Season 1, Episode 2. Let's get into it. So this is what I would call like a filler episode. Some stuff went on, some stuff really didn't go on. So let's just go over what took place. So you have the aftermath of course, Kanan and D Wiz killing Buck 20. Raquel meets up with Unique, and basically Unique basically said he called off his wolves, but people still want blood, and he can't account for that. He said the streets need a body. So kind of put that on Raquel to say, okay, somebody got to die for Buck 20 died to keep the peace. Meanwhile, you got Detective Mallory. He's with his young Detective Howard, and he's showing her the ropes, but he pretty much doesn't want to tell her everything. So he has her drive over the south side. He goes to where Unique hangs out. He shows up. Everybody knows him. He talks his stuff. He tells Unique he want to have a one-on-one. So he pretty much tells Unique there can only be one king of the castle. And as long as he don't let no bodies fall, especially not no kids, he going to make sure that he see the throne. So basically, he's going to make sure that Raquel end up getting pinched for what she's involved in, so it only could be one dealer, and Unique could be on top. That's what's happened with that. Meanwhile, Raquel and her brothers Lulu and Marvin are plotting their next move. So Marvin wants to have a party, and Raquel has to give up a body. So pretty much she tells Lulu to do a Reggie Jackson. Now, everybody know Reggie Jackson back in that time was known for the New York Yankees smacking home runs and stuff like that. So Marvin is like, what y'all talking about? So they don't answer him. They blow him off. Meanwhile, Raquel tells Marvin she wants him to pick Kanan up. Of course, she's a concerned mom. Pick Kanan up and have Kanan go to the stash house every day after school. So that's basically her way of keeping him off the street and telling him he's going to learn the game there. So telling him he's babysitting the guy, but the guy eventually tells him, I'm really here to babysit you or whatever. So he confronts his mom about that, and she pretty much says, DEFCON, which is your father, did that to me, and basically he just wanted to see if I was able to follow orders. A true leader knows when to lead and to always listen, and know when to play their role when they have to. So they also want to pick up a new storefront. Uncle Lulu got a storefront, and the storefront, the wife is getting abused by her husband. The husband doesn't really respect women, you can tell. Raquel already sees the wife been abused, so she ain't feeling that. So they're going to use his bodega store as a storefront. Meanwhile, they already got the place set up for the Reggie Jackson move. Marvin's talking to the female that's like the manager of the club. He got a thing for her. He's hitting on her, flirting with her, pretty much. Night of the party. Raquel's going out. Kanan asks him where she's going. She's going out pretty much with Symphony, which is the bartender at the club. Raquel pretty much told him she got New Jack City on bootleg. He need to sit and watch it with one of his friends, have a sleepover. She says, call D Wiz. So early in the episode, you do see her see D Wiz and Sean, and she runs into them, pretty much throws some money at them, and D Wiz's brother. She finds out D Wiz's brother just recently got out of jail, and Uncle Lulu is trying to hit on Sean's sister. Told him put in a word for him, and he doesn't like Uncle Lulu to be around his sister because he knows the type business he's into. So it flips the jukebox. Her situation is pretty much, she got her lover's quarrel, and that was pretty much her situation for the most of the episode. Meanwhile, you had Davina was in school. She had a fight. She's tripping over Icebox being killed. She hearing rumors that Kanan and them had beef with Icebox, and she got in a fight, got suspended from school. Kanan did see her walking home with her sister, and her sister is in a carriage. She's still tripping over Icebox. Kanan already called over D Wiz. D Wiz hasn't showed up yet. So you see D Wiz is on his way walking to Kanan's house, and Uncle Lulu roll up and told him Kanan gonna be at the club, change of plans. So you already knew the play and the fix was in. Meanwhile, when you see D Wiz get in a car with Uncle Lulu, you see Laverne, aka Jukebox, get out off the bus, and she see D Wiz get into the car with Uncle Lulu. And so she just looked at it, but she kept it moving. So it's going to be a situation with that. This is going to break the family bond because D Wiz is going to get killed, and Kanan he ain't going to like that. So this is where I guess by the end of this season, we're going to see Kanan become the animal that he became, and where heartless and all that. And I got a great feeling he's going to kill one of his uncles somewhere in that play, and more likely it might be Uncle Lulu, but we'll see how that play out. And that was pretty much the episode. Did I miss anything? Uncle Marvin got in a fight outside the club. One of the club members pretty much pushed up on the hostess and disrespected her. Uncle Marvin jumped in, punched him, and then she was like, "No one's ever fought on me before," and he pretty much was like, "Nobody disrespect my girl," and then she kissed him. So you see that build up right there, and that was pretty much the bulk of the episode. Symphony and Raquel. Symphony knocked them boots, clapped them cheeks, and that was it. So it's like a filler episode, not really much of a build up, but I see some things that can pretty much transpire further down in the season. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment what you think. Till next time.